Hello, friends. Welcome to another session of Biochemistry. In this session, we will be taking a topic and the questions from Biochemistry asked in July 2021 INI-CET exam. This is part of the series where we are looking at the questions, the options, and the answer. We are not doing the discussion for the questions in this series. We have identified the 60 topics and 12 additional topics being asked in the INI-CET in the last 5 years, 10 papers, which we'll discuss separately topic wise. Here, we are only doing the recall of the questions, the options, and the correct answer without going into the details. Okay, so let's start. Question number one. RBC uses which of the following substances during fasting or starvation? Your options are glucose, ketones, amino acids, and the fatty acids. I'm sure all of you know. The answer here is glucose. RBC is not able to utilize any other fuel except for glucose. Question number two, RNAi acts through. Your options are knockout, knockdown, knock-in, and knockout again. I'm sure you know RNAi stands for RNA interference. And RNAi acts through the knockdown phenomena. Knockdown phenomena, the number of protein copies which are being synthesized is decreased. We call it the knockdown phenomena. The next question is methyl tetrahydrofolate accumulation and functional deficiency of folate is seen in the deficiency of your options are folic acid itself, the vitamin B12, vitamin B1, and vitamin B6. Again, I'm sure you know the answer is vitamin B12. In this case, we get to see what is known as the folate trap. We have a separate video for B12 and B9 deficiencies where we talk about how to distinguish and what are the important features of them. Then you have next question. Insulin inhibits which of the following lipase enzymes? Your options are hormone sensitive lipase, lipoprotein lipase, acid lipase, and alkaline lipase. Please remember the insulin inhibits the lipase present in the adipose tissues known as the hormone sensitive lipase. That is why when the insulin levels go down, the lipolysis will occur in adipose tissue when the hormone sensitive lipase will become active. Next question, glycosylated HP, that is HbA1c, is best detected by your options are ion exchange chromatography, the affinity chromatography, the isoelectric focusing, and electrophoresis. Please note for record purposes, ion exchange chromatography is the best accepted method for measurement of HbA1c and detection. Next question, which of the following methods uses RNA? Your options are Western blot, RT-PCR, Sanger's method, and the G banding. Again, I'm sure all of you know about the identification of COVID infection where we are making use of RT-PCR. RT-PCR works with the RNA, others work either with protein or with DNA. Next question, cytochrome C oxidase is inhibited by all except your options are methane, H2S, monoxide, and cyanide. Again, I'm very sure you know that methane is not involved in the inhibition of cytochrome C oxidase. We have one full video on electron transport chain where we talk about different aspects of electron transport chain, including the inhibitors. So this is part of that series. Okay. Question, binding site of microRNA on messenger RNA. Your options are 5-UTR, the 3-UTR, the gene promoter, and the gene body. Now, I'm not sure if you know about this, but UTR stands for the untranslated region, the microRNA in terms of messenger RNA, and the 3-untranslated region where it looks for complementary sites, and based on the complementarity, the action is taken regarding degradation, destabilization, or inhibition of microRNA. Again, we have a separate video talk about microRNA, how it is synthesized, what is the function, and what is the role of the microRNA. Next question, which of the following enzymes or diagnostic marker is incorrectly paired? Your options are beta-glucose reductase for von Gerkes, plasmin for hepatolenticular degeneration, high LDH1 or 2 LDH2 ratio for myocardial infarction, and lipase for pancreatitis. Now, I'm very sure all of you know that beta glucose reductase is for Gaucher's. For von Gerke's enzyme is the glucose 6 phosphatase. So here the answer is option A. Next question, which of the following is not used for protein precipitation? Your options are heavy metals, alcohol and acetone, change in pH other than isoelectric pH, and the trichloroacetic acid. Please note that the answer here is change in pH other than isoelectric pH. The precipitation occurs at isoelectric pH, not at other pH. Okay. So this is the wrong statement. All others can be used for protein precipitation. What is seen in G6PD deficiency? Your options are decreased membrane lipid peroxidation, decreased generation of reduced glutathione, decrease in NADH generation, decreased scavenging of RBC by macrophages, and hemolysis. Okay, so here you can see multiple correct answers are there as a part of multiple correct options. So two things to note. Number one, decreased generation of reduced glutathione, because glutathione reduction happens with the help of NADPH, which is not being synthesized here. And hemolysis can occur under oxidative stress because the reduced glutathione is less in amount. Please note that NADPH generation is decreased, not NADH generation. Common mistake that a lot of students make in this question. Which of the following supplement is required more for a lactating woman than the pregnant female? Options are vitamin A, vitamin B12, calcium, and thiamine. Please note the answer to be marked here is vitamin A. Vitamin A is the correct answer here. Sideroblastic anemia is treated by options are pyridoxine, B1, B3, and B12. Sideroblastic anemia is a feature of vitamin B6 deficiency, pyridoxine. So it can be treated by the supplementation of pyridoxine. So these are the questions which were asked in the July 2021 INI-CET exam from biochemistry section. Please keep following for the remaining series videos in the series extending up to the May 2020. We also have questions from uh, 2013 to 2019, but they are less likely to be repeated. More likely, we are going to get questions from the last 5 years, but it would still be a good idea to take a look at the older questions and see the focus of the, and sometimes we do get questions from the older papers. Quite a few times the answers or the options have changed with the development of technology and newer options, but still getting an idea of the topic is very, very important. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned and best of luck for your exams. See you in the next video.